I've just done it in my car.
Oh, you are kidding me.
Well, welcome back to another full day of eating. We're out with the big dog. You're probably thinking, Jack, we've already seen a full day of eating video. Just let me explain. This is gonna be a full day of eating on a rest day. Last time I did it on a train day, and trust me, it is completely different. So I'm gonna run through everything, and there are definitely a few surprises to come in the video, but yes, I'll see you when we're actually doing something. But here we go, 4K steps getting knocked out. We'll see you when it is time for meal numero uno. You already know it is a tradition of the vlog. Oh, that's a bit embarrassing. Right, we've got an issue. I've managed to lose the dog. I don't know where he is. Oh, there he is. Right in the corner. Little shit. I had no idea where he was. It is time for meal numero uno of the day. With the way I structure my meals on a rest day and every day usually, on a rest day it's always 3 bigger kind of meals in the morning. I'll have one around 7, half 7, 8 o'clock, and then the next one I'll have around 12, 1 o'clock, and then last meal at about 4 or 5, and that usually does me pretty well. On a rest day, I do go lower carb is the main important thing, because I don't need the carbs for energy. With my training, I'll just pump a load of carbs into my training day. So with the rest day, it's mainly very high protein, very high fat as well, which we are kicking off with. We're gonna have 2 smoked bassa fillets. Difference between obviously the likes of bassa and just kind of like salmon fillets. I can have both of these for 200 calories. I would have 1 salmon fillet for the same kind of calories, so it's amazing for fat loss. I do just love eating food. I can't lie, I just love eating food. So if I can find a way to eat more food, that's what's really good. And then obviously that's very high in fats. This meal is gonna be very high in fat, just to keep me full until the rest of the morning. Then it's gonna be higher protein later on in the day. I'll go for the protein source. I'm gonna go for 6 eggs. I'm probably gonna scramble them because I can't be bothered frying 6 eggs on the pan. 4's decent, 6, not it. And we're finishing off with some high fats and high in fiber. We're going for an avocado. Never used to like avocado, tried it like 3 or 4 weeks ago, and I think it's very, very good. I am gonna have that, but I'll show you when we have it all sorted. It's time to chef things up. We have got a feast on our hands here. Meal numero uno about to go down. We've got 100 grams avocado, 2 bassa fillets, and 6 scrambled eggs. I think calories are coming out to around 700-800 calories ish. So a big chunk of calories gone in the first meal of the day. I do like to split it up 3 bigger chunks of calories throughout the day. Stops me maybe being hungry throughout the day. I used to do 4 or 5 meals a day, and I used to feel hungry after every single one of them. So I prefer to have a big, massive meal, and then it should do me for the next 4 or 5 hours, so I can spend time doing a little bit of work and get into it. But yes, we'll see you when we're actually, maybe at meal number 2, or when we're actually doing something later in the morning. We are in for meal numero dos. Have a guess what I spent the morning doing. Sat on a laptop. You guessed it. I spent the last 4 hours basically on the laptop, so we are ready for meal numero dos. This one's not gonna be as heavy as the first one. It's just gonna be a nice, easy meal just to kind of keep me going until for the rest of the day, for the next 4 or 5 hours, before we have an absolute mammoth of a meal for dinner. I am looking forward to that one. So basically what we're gonna have is we're gonna have a yogurt bowl. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have 500 grams Greek yogurt thrown into the bowl. We're gonna add a little bit of fiber in here. This is where I'm gonna get most of my carbs throughout the day. I'm gonna have mixed berries in there. I'm gonna have a kiwi in there as well, and some dark chalky as well. 2 squares of dark chalky thrown in there as well. Very, very high in protein. Getting a little bit of carbs in there. Lower fat, as we've whacked out a little of fat earlier in the day, and I'm having pretty high fat. For my dinner, the little bowl we have upgraded. We've upgraded to the bigger bowl, just so I can fit a bit more in there, and it's not a massive mess. It used to be a massive mess when I used to do it, so I'm gonna make that, and then I'm gonna sit down to you and show you my amazing presentation. I get a lot of shit, right? I get a lot of shit for my presentation on my meals. Granted, it used to be very bad. It did used to be very bad, but it is taking a turn for the better. Oh, you are kidding me. 100 grams of frozen berries going in for the fiber. And we're gonna add in a kiwi. And then because we're not getting a lot of fiber, I'm going to add in some flax seeds as well. Been getting into this around about 20 grams. I'll take that up to about 200. Like I said, the presentation isn't exactly there, but it's a lot better than it used to be, so don't complain. We're gonna have this, and I got a little bit of a surprise. We are gonna be leaving the house. Woo! I did plan to have my haircut today, but that's fallen through. We are gonna go somewhere, and I'm gonna show you exactly where we're going. So as it is a rest day, I do like to go out and actually go somewhere and run before I get caught over. Because we're not going to the gym, I've been on the laptop about 5 hours, from about 6 to about 11:30, 12 o'clock. So I like to get out and go and do something, especially on a rest day. And one thing I like going down to is not far away from our house is a driving range. So I'm gonna go head to driving range. I'm gonna try and set up the camera and show you my amazing golf skills. Under 16, most improved player, Peel Golf Club. So I've just done it in my car. Here we go, I'm going over this. My driver's now got, yeah, fucking amazing, amazing.
I don't wanna waste a minute. Don't have any plans, bring it. If you got a glass, fill it. Cause I need it now. Money is a bitch in it. I don't wanna think about it. So if you know the song, sing it. Cause I need it now. Take me to a place where the music's loud. I don't wanna think right now. Flashing lights running through the crowd. I don't ever wanna stop. So let's get out. Let's get out. I got money in my pocket and I'm about to fucking drop it with you now.
Here we have the final meal of the day. Sunglasses are obviously nice and sunny for the first time in Northern Ireland, but we have got 250 grams of beef mince, 6 boiled eggs, some sauerkraut for gut health, and lettuce as well. So this is a big ass meal. This is a big ass meal. Basically nearly 80-90 grams of protein in this meal, so unbelievable. Eat real food, guys. Eat real food. That is the mainstay of this video. Obviously you've seen the 3 meals that I've had. Very, very good quality food. Very, very good quality food. And I've noticed that there's been a massive change, a massive shift in my energy, massive shift in everything in terms of my life, just by changing up these few things in terms of my diet. And these things will be absolutely massive. I would like some more sauerkraut in here actually, but I haven't got much left. But I am looking forward to this. About 700 calories in this entire bowl. Cannot wait for it. Cannot wait for it. And we'll finish off the video with a post-workout, not post-workout, post-meal, post-workout, not post-workout meal. And we'll finish off with a post-meal walk where I'm going to run you through a certain few things for the future in terms of my rest day calories and what is going to be going on there. But I'm going to get this scranned and yes, see you then. And there we have it, a full day in. By the way, I cannot see a thing with these things on. So we ended up getting about 2,200 calories, 238 grams of protein, 53 grams of carbs, and 115 grams of fat. Not bad for a full day of eating. You probably notice the carbs are quite low, the fats are quite high. Yeah, I want to get to a point where I'm metabolically flexible, where I can use fats as a fuel source on my rest days instead of just relying on carbs. And I got to the point where the scale weight, it isn't really budging too much when I'm having more carbs. Like yesterday I had 330 grams of carbs and I woke up the exact same weight when I had 60 grams of carbs the day before. So my body's in a place where I'm able to maybe digest that food very, very well. But yes, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. The sun has actually gone in, so I'm going to take these sunglasses off in a minute. And like I said, I can't actually see, so that's not ideal. On our post-meal walk, do 10 minutes after every single meal, just to kickstart the digestion and get tell my body, let's stop burning these calories. But yes, what a video of, mate. Some of the stuff's going on in this video. It's not ideal, but we'll be back with another day in the life or a full day of eating, or just a week of eating soon in the future. But yes, hope everyone has an absolute banger of a day, and I'll speak to you guys soon. Ginger Jim, bro.